mama with her joey. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright guys, down the creek, it's a little, I don't know, reedy area just there, and it drops off into this pool, widens off a little bit here. But what I do often like to find is a spot like this where creek's a bit narrow, it's a bit wider, as the water's flying through here, tends to hook around the corner and drop out into an area like that. I'm gonna do a test pan. Done one over there before. Not worth showing you because there was really no gold in it. And I've been sort of working my way up. I tried over there, about right here, but no luck there. I'm gonna try pan out of here and see what happens. If there's no luck there, I'm gonna move down just past this little bit just here, and try in behind there as well, and then I might move down a little bit further. But let's do a pan here. Let's see what happens. And I'm just trying to work out where I'm going to sit this camera, because it's a little bit tricky with this little stand that I've got. Hopefully. Yep. All right. Yeah. Hopefully, you're going to be seeing me. All right. So as you can see, standing on some bedrock just here, and the area I want to work is in here. Now, just make sure this doesn't drop off too much, and I can set my foot there. Beautiful. We will fill this pan up. All right. So you can sort of, I don't know if you can tell, but I am a lot deeper with my left foot. I'll muck that one up a bit. Need to get this thing a bit closer. Be surprised sometimes how easy it is to lose. This is not playing. All right, let's hopefully that's it. Once I get a few gravels in there, the pan will stop floating around. Now, often when you go somewhere, you might pick the inside bend, you might pick an outside bend, you might pick the center of the creek, you might pick some bedrock. One thing, and especially everywhere you go, what you'll tend to find is some places, for whatever reason, inside bend, outside bend, the gold seems to be coming from one side, one of the hills, more than the other. Not saying there's not going to be gold that's moved down the creek to an inside bend, but sometimes some places it's just the way it is. All right, I think that is good enough for a test pan. Just agitating those gravels, washing that clay. Very seems to be a little bit of burnt material here. All right, and it's very dark, black. Seems like almost a bit of charcoal. Get that grass out of my way. Yeah, so you should be able to see by that. It's very black. Now, actually working out where you're going to pan is always tricky. You know, the best gold could be right where I'm panning, but if I end up finding, God, that's, yeah, it's weird. That's not black sand, I don't think. That's just, I don't know. It almost looks like it's some type of road base or something, you know, it's not. It just doesn't look like, I don't know. It's, yeah, it's a bit strange. Well, I just seen a little speck in the corner there. So I'll take it back again. Right, I think that's far enough, and I'll back pan this stuff. Definitely seeing one piece of gold. We're up to 4 pieces of gold. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I reckon it's 8, 9. I'll call that 9. One magical bit, but all in all, 9 bits. All right. Let me grab camera. We'll have a look and see. So, should be able to see that. Got a little specks, but one nice little piece right there. If I can pick it up, it's a picker, isn't it? Is that what they say? Nice little chunky piece of gold. All right, I'm going to get the snuffer bottle. I might try and shovel a pan out of there now and see what happens. All right, so I've seen this thing. Let's see if I can spot it again. Hopefully I can. Hopefully it comes out to play wherever the hell it is. There it is. Look at that. That thing's massive. Look at the bugger. Look at that. Now, just to give you an idea. Look, there's me. I heard him. Look at that. There's my hand. Look how big that thing is. Alright guys, I'm at a spot today I haven't been to in about 6 or 7 years. I actually got invited to this spot by a friend of mine, and him and another guy were out here prospecting. So what I thought I'd do is, after 7 years, is return to this spot. I've been to this creek many times. I just haven't dug here. You might ask why. Well, I always are grateful for someone showing me a spot or a creek or someone where there's some gold. But I always think that if someone showed you somewhere, or a particular hole, or a particular spot on the creek where you're finding some gold, as much as the urge and as much as how easy it'd be just to return to that place and dig the whole place out, I don't know. I don't think it's the right thing to do. Other people will argue and say, if someone's willing to show you that spot, then it's a free-for-all. I don't know. I don't agree with that. That's just me. That's just how I am. So I thought, as soon as I've got the drone now, I might as well use this thing a little bit and do some filming from a different sort of a perspective. So, taking a few shovels out. It is fairly deep in there. I'm getting a lot of clay. What I'm actually digging here, I'll give you a closer look. Once I stop using the drone and I set up the camera, give you a lot closer look at the area. I just thought, that's for something a little bit different. Let's film from above, give you that different perspective on the creek. And what it also does for me is gives me a different perspective to look at from what I seen while I was here at the creek. So I'll do a good little bait pump. As I said, there's a nice big, the creek has to run through here. It's sort of closed off. There's some grassy bits and build up, obviously, because of this tree that's fallen, this other tree that's running across this way. I'll go into there a little bit after. I'll see how I go here. So I'm very close to having a full pan of gravels. And try and pan out there. Alright, I'm going to get the drone down, because the last thing I want to do is run out of battery, because I've got to let it actually process the sound. And it's a mistake I made the last time I used this, when I caught up with Andy from Poverty Prospecting, was that I downloaded the video, but I didn't give the unit enough time to get the audio matched with the video. It just downloaded it with no sound. So I've learnt that now. So get this drone down, and then you will be looking at what either comes out, probably what comes out of this pan, because I've got to let the drone just sit there with everything. And seeing as I am controlling it with my phone, it's got to have enough time to process this stuff, so when I do download it, we've got some sound. Otherwise, it's going to be silence again. So, back shortly. All right. So, this is that first pan that I shoveled. A couple of nice bits of quartz. Bit of clay in here. And then a lot of broken bedrock. Hopefully, we can get onto something. Yeah, I never had much luck with that grey clay there, so hopefully there's some other gravels. It's what it is the bedrock, when it like breaks down, you get this almost, it's a silvery grey clay, and never found it to really hold any gold. In saying that, there's enough other types of clay that I'm hoping will hold a bit of colour. So from where I was only yesterday, in the video that you've probably seen, or I shouldn't say the video, at the start of this tape that I filmed, I'm probably 100 metres away. And what I'm doing is I'm just checking out at this stage all different spots along this creek. And the reason for it is I'm wanting to see where water levels are, where there's some deep holes like this that possibly haven't really been dug because they've been filled, places that I could potentially come along and pump out. Hopefully we've got a bit of colour this first pan. I'm not seeing anything, to tell you the truth. And really, even if there's nothing, at least it was worth the try to find nothing. Yeah. Nothing. All right. Okay, so nothing there. Let's try over here. So, not always where you first think there might be some gold you're going to find some. Sometimes you get lucky. It was about the fourth pan yesterday before I actually found that nice little picker. The pans before that were pretty much Buckley's to none. Some little specks, nothing too exciting. And it's one of these places that is very much hit and miss, and most places are these days. You can get one really nice pan. Like, people talk about these pockets and this, that, and the rest of it. Yeah, you can get lucky sometimes, and yep, some places, you know, you can produce quite a nice bit of colour, but I'm in the suburbs. I do most of my prospecting in the suburbs, so a lot of people do that as well. So these areas have been constantly turned over. So sometimes it's a flood, sometimes it's just someone's dug somewhere, some trees rotted away, some dam of logs and junk has moved out of the way and areas get opened up, or a big flood comes through. So you're always trying different spots, always trying different areas, always looking. And that's the enjoyment for me, is that search. It's not just, oh, look at all this gold we've got. And it does take a lot of time as well. It's not easy. And sometimes even you go to one place and you don't get much, you return there a few months later or a few 100 meters away and you find some nice bits. Now, I could have possibly just started shoveling and not bait pumping, but I don't know. The bait pump was a lot closer than the shovel. The shovel's up near where the camera is, so didn't want to walk those 6 steps to get it. Hopefully pan 2 has got something in it. If it doesn't, then we try somewhere else. And that's what this is all about. Just keep trying. These places aren't so rich that you're going to throw a shovel in and you can do one pan and all of a sudden you've struck it rich. But in saying that, in the video yesterday I talked about these areas where it's coming around the corner and then there's an area like this where it widens off, it acts like a shield and the gold starts getting trapped there. I should have tried there first. Why try there? Because yesterday, the video that I did, I dug here, I got gold, and I pretty much thought the video ends there, but I did test here, and I got nothing. I've got gold in the pan. I see a lead shot, and I see some gold. Give me a sec, and let me just clean this up. I don't know if it's a lot of gold or if it's a big piece of gold. I just seen some gold and I've seen a piece of lead. Now I still not seen the gold. I just seen it as I said that. See the little ball of lead? I'll pull that out. And sit that right there in the pan. And I'll just backwash this, just hopefully it's more than one piece of gold. All right, it's 2 pieces of gold. All right, I'll leave that there. Throw that little bit of, I don't know, whatever that is, bit of muck. Get the lead shot, put that in there. Because now I'm going to have to come up here and get me snuffer bottle. So show you some gold at the same time. All right, so here we go. There's a lead shot. There's the 2 bits of gold. Let me it's still not bad. Where are we? Yeah, look. It's not a bad piece, but nothing like the bit I got yesterday. All right. I'm going to snuff that up. I'm going to do some more test pans, and I'll start filming again shortly. All right, last pan of the day. Oh. Don't know if I like that. Definitely a lot of clay. Oh, nice sticky clay. So this is probably the 4th pan, 5th pan. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up the creek a bit. So 5 pans, including this one. Hopefully, there's a bit of colour. I know this tape's a bit long and a lot of it is me just digging, but I don't know. Just the way it's turned out. A little bit of drone footage, I suppose, and my little friend that I found at the start of today. I think that's enough. Oh! Now, didn't use the bait pump this time around. This material is it'd be alright if I had a high banker. It'd blast this clay to pieces. Doing it by hand is very time consuming. Yeah. Oh. Now, the last thing that I need to do is hit some glass while I'm doing that. Little tiny bit of clay left, that's all right. All right, last pan of the day. Let's see if we can get something out of it. Hopefully. I have got quite a few nice bits, but I'll tell you, it's been only a couple of bits of gold each pan. But the funny thing is, 3 pans, I've got some really, really nice pieces. Now, if there was 5 or 6 of them, I'd be wrapped. Or if they're all in one pan, I'd be wrapped. But it's just not how it is. It's not how it's been. And it's just not how it is here in Melbourne. You get lucky on occasions, but, you know, it's not. A lot of the time, it's a lot of work. And a lot of the time as well, no results. Like this pan, no results. A few metres away, or metre away, I got great gold. Only 1 bit, but it was great. All right, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. Better show you the goal for today. Oh. Just getting my lead shot out of the way. I'll put my little lead shot in there as well so you can have a look and see. So what do we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of gold and 1 lead shot. But, as I said, the 8 pieces of gold are really, really nice. Like that one. I don't know if it's a bit of... Oof, look it over. Oh, a little bit. Trying to flick it over that side. I don't know if that's a bit of ironstone still attached. But, yeah, it's vanished. Hey, look at that. Gonna disappear in act. Yeah, nice. I'll take that. You know, I'm 20 minutes from home. And, yeah, look, I'll take that any day of the week. All right, I'm going to snuff it up. I'm going to end the video there. Hope you have enjoyed this one. Hope to be putting out something again soon. I know it's going to be a long one, but I'll try and cut it down to about half an hour or so. So let's see how we go. Till the next time, catch yous all later.